We need to plant trees. If you look around, you will see that in the past few weeks, there have been concerns about the weather condition, particularly the heat that we are experiencing. You know, this is as a result of massive deforestation going on across the globe.
In brief, what is the story behind your organization? Okay.
The idea of the T.R.E.E Initiative was the motivation came from two experiences. One, my experience on the farm, and then my encounter with one of the emirs in the north, the emir of Argugu.
Okay. Argugu is a very popular.
Yeah, that's we have the
Argugu festival, is it? Did they do Argugu festival as well? Okay. Yeah.
On the farm, we wanted to do some constructions, and then somebody suggested that we could. We don't need to buy wood. We have enough wood stock to harvest for our building. So and he went ahead and showed me those trees, and I said, and those trees were actually planted by my granddad, and so we brought them down and we used them for construction. So then I told them that, okay, if my granddad could have foresight some 50 years ago to have planted these trees, and then we are now using them for roofing, I think the proper thing to do is that we should also look at the next generation and maybe replace this tree. They may also need it when they come around. So I decided to go to a research institute where they sell tree seedlings. So that was where I got my first introduction to different kinds of trees that could be planted for timber and then for food. So I bought some, and then we decided to plant. So that same year, I visited the Emir of Argugu. I was on vacation, and he said, so he suggested we should go to the farm. So we went to his farm, and somebody came to negotiate for wood. And then I was planning some figures, and I was like, do you mean that these trees are valuable to this extent? And he said, yes. So we went to the lot, and I saw it, and I said, wow, I think I would have to invest in this. And then, so when I got back, I thought about, okay, instead of investing in it, why don't I begin to orientate people about agroforestry, including the planting of trees in agriculture, so that since farmers have perennial, they have the income pattern for farmers not on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. Occasionally, when they don't have things to harvest on the farm, and they have wood lots that could, either produce fruits or wood that can be harvested and sold, it could also secure livelihood for farmers.
All right.
And at the same time, they are offering the society some, products. So initially, I wanted it to be a profit-oriented.
So it's an NGO now.
Yes, it is not for profit. It is not for profit. So I now decided to talk to some friends. I talked to a few friends that I felt could be interested in what I wanted to do, but areas of focus. We are looking at climate change.
Okay.
The idea is how do we mitigate or adapt?
Yeah.
So this is what we are trying to communicate to communities. And so in trying to do this, we are trying to tell them about afforestation, that is the planting of trees, as a strategy to mitigate and also adapt to the challenges of climate change.
Right.
Then we are also looking at food security policies and activities. Also addresses mitigation and adaptation. Then we're also looking at sustainable livelihood programs that can address some of the challenges created by climate change. So that is basically what we are trying to do in form of projects, in form of workshops, in form of colloquiums or even conferences. And we do these with the collaborative approach. Collaboration and then in some instances, consultancies.
Yeah.
Individuals who want to, say for instance, create an artificial forest around their facilities or wasteland or any site they have. So those are some of our services.
We want people to know that the solution to deforestation is afforestation. That is what we are trying to project. And the program today is symbolic. We are raising awareness. We are raising the conversation around the need for us to mitigate deforestation with afforestation. So what we are doing by planting trees is to tell people that we are losing the forest cover and we need to replenish what we are losing.